sports. It's in the game.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we've got the Seahawks, leader at quarterback. He wasn't afraid to sling it last week. Well over 500 yards in that game. It's the Seahawks and the Lions coming up next.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field. A man who played collegiately over at East Lansing, it's Kenneth Walker III. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, up over 130 yards and a touchdown.
Well, they set a nice tone in week one. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get to play action and throw the ball deep later on.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That is incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to play.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it second down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And some space here. And running with power here. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
They go play action here on first down. That is taken in by the tight end Fan. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score.
Sometimes
now a play fake here on first down. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. They give him a gain of 38.
I would say just add that one to the total of big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
Well, this can happen when you get man coverage on a tight end. This is a nice route. He's just going to run a corner to the left side and find some open space. That's asking a lot to make a linebacker run with him. And this ball's on the money as they pick up a first down.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 55 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Straight ahead, Walker. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Seahawks at 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown pass,
And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. From 13 yards out. And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. He's going to get this complete here to Lockett. Pushing his way through. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to him. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
Walker now on 1st and 10. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. And gives him a nice pickup. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, what he was after there. And it's 3rd and short. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Eluding the pressure right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Again, Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So he's had a nose for the end zone here in the early part of the season. 2 touchdowns for him now in this one to go along with the one he had in the opener as well.
Yeah, he certainly finds where the goal line is and finds a way to get across it. But you know who else?
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 86 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front?
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Left side complete to Lockett. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. On the give, it's Walker. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. 2nd and 6. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, is going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. This is Fant on the short completion. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 36. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The end result, 21 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to get their back to...
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He hits his target, Lockett. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career, that draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they called Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Seahawks get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary.
Get it!
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
2nd and 3. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf, 68 yards. And the Seahawks are on their way to a 2-0 start. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. They'll give it up to the big man Walker, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks have...
Okay, break. Come on, set.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
At the 29-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Powering forward. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 138 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. And Walker once more. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 22 and a 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 30 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Seahawks extend their lead yet again. So, Charles, they are well on their way to a 2-0 start. Now, last week, they had the close victory. This back to throw now on 1st down. He finds Smith and Jigba. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Now a run with Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Seahawks add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th.
Get it.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Stiff-armed him. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive. But sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Hey, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Got ready.
2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Ready.
Hand off here to Walker. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
With their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, it's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 211 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense. Back to Walker on 1st down. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
Ready.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To the right side, this is Walker. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Trucks over him. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now it's the rookie from UCLA, Zach Charbonnet. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Yeah, that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the 1st, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good...
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends. And understand